more of Washington State Bigfoot. Actually, you can see the front of him in this one a little bit. This is a real stout, wide-looking Bigfoot, bigger, wider, stockier than any Bigfoot I've ever seen. But we were talking about people.
Patterson's that big, isn't it?
I don't know. This looks particularly wide. I think this is actually wider than Patterson's Bigfoot. But we were talking about people raising money for expeditions to...
Or exhibitions.
No, but for expeditions to see, to look for Bigfoot, or, for example, more popularly, there are expeditions for orang pendek in Indonesia, and there's the mobiliel, or whatever it's called, the dinosaur-looking creature in Africa. And I just wonder how many people would be able to raise money, would be able to get the backing in order to do a detailed expedition in, say, Vancouver.
That's like National Geographic. They do that kind of stuff. Not your every average day Joe.
But that's the problem. They don't do that type of stuff.
Well, I thought they did.
National Geographic actually does expeditions to Indonesia for the orang pendek, but they don't do it, as far as I know, for Bigfoot. That's the problem with Bigfoot. Until we started putting out photos, people were giving up on it, and our series of photos and videos has sparked more interest.
I can't believe people would be giving up on something like Bigfoot.
Well, not the diehard people, but I'm talking about organizations that fund it, like National Geographic, etc. It was more popular. There were expeditions funded to the Himalayas, in the 50s or in the 60s by bigger organizations and rich people, like
Well, it's been an exhausting thing trying to find Bigfoot, so the money's just run out. But these freelance people seem to be capturing just incredible footage.
I think if the person that's doing the funding can get some money back in one way or another, whether it's they can create it into some, have the people that are doing it carry cameras around.
Maybe $10,000 bounties trying to put that together.
Oh, they definitely are. That's one of the benefit. Well, they're doing that in and of itself what they're doing, but they could put out other shows that don't have people chasing around looking for crap on the ground and hair.
Well, that's just the beginning. This is the first,
Yeah, they're just getting started. And they could I've thought about how many episodes they're putting out, because they only have 8 different teams. What does that mean, 8 different episodes? They might have an episode where they don't send anybody home, so they could extend it another, episode. I think they did that with Survivor once or something.
I'm sure they have.
But the other thing is, they could have as many seasons, as frequently as they want. They don't have to have a season a year. They could have 2 seasons a year.
Well, if they're putting out one a week and just continuously go on.
Yeah, and then when the 8 people, they vote one down, everyone's voted off, or the last one standing, they wait like 6 months and they have another
We'll have
one.
to see how it concludes. It's definitely not going to be paying out the money, that's for sure.
We'll see.